Across the globe, from China to Michigan to Boston, gas station surveillance cameras have captured some truly remarkable moments. In China, a brave worker tackled a raging fire at a gas station. On the other side of the world in Michigan, a driver tried to hide their identity by taking off their license plate after crashing into a convenience store. Meanwhile, in Boston, a malfunctioning fire suppression system added to the chaos of a gas station fire. These are just a few examples of the incredible moments caught on gas station CCtv. It was a regular day at a gas station in Jian City, China, until things took a dangerous turn on July 9, 2018, as motorcycles, including a motorized tricycle, gathered at a pump for refueling. Chaos ensued when the tricycle suddenly burst into flames upon ignition. With engines revving and panic setting in, the driver quickly got off the tricycle, and bystanders scattered. Thankfully, a vigilant gas station worker wasted no time in grabbing a fire extinguisher, swiftly putting out the blaze in just 12 seconds. Another employee rushed to shut down the pumps, though it was a bit delayed. While the exact cause of the fire remains uncertain, likely an electrical issue, the quick response from the station's staff prevented what could have been a disastrous situation. In the peaceful town of Brandon Township, Michigan, an unexpected incident shook up the early morning tranquility on October 24, 2019. William, a regular at the local BP gas station, made a regrettable decision to grab a few beers. Little did he know this impulsive choice would spiral into chaos. Shortly after buying a six-pack, William hopped behind the wheel of his truck and crashed into the gas station, sending shockwaves through bystanders as windows shattered. In the chaotic aftermath, fueled by fear and adrenaline, William tried in vain to rip off his truck's license plate, a futile attempt driven by panic. Despite his efforts, the damage was done, and William fled the scene, only to be caught by law enforcement later. Blaming his vehicle's tires for the crash, William's desperate bid to avoid responsibility fell flat. In Quincy, Massachusetts, on July 2nd, 2020, a strange occurrence caught everyone's attention at a local stop and gas station. It seemed like snow was falling, but it turned out to be foam covering the ground instead. This foam wasn't from any snowstorm, but a malfunction in the fire suppression system. While it demonstrated the system's effectiveness, it also caused a temporary hassle for customers pumping gas, as they were involved in a cloud of CO2. Luckily, there were no serious injuries, although some people had trouble breathing. According to a spokesperson from Stop and Shop, the glitch happened because a heat detector went haywire, mistaking the hot July weather for a potential gas station fire. Many people have a fear of spiders, with around 15% of the population dealing with arachnophobia. When faced with a spider, most folks would either run away or try to get rid of it. But in Detroit, Michigan, one man took his fear to a dangerous level. While filling up his car at a local gas station, he noticed a spider on his vehicle. Instead of simply brushing it off, he decided to kill it with fire using his lighter. This reckless move resulted in a fire that quickly spread to his car and the fuel pump. Luckily, he was able to move his car and put out the flames before any serious damage occurred. Witnesses, including a gas station employee, couldn't believe what they were seeing. Looking back on the incident, it's clear that his fear of spiders led to irrational actions, putting himself and others in harm's way. Despite the embarrassment and the attention it garnered online, the man apologized and faced no charges. His insurance covered the damages. Peng'an County, nestled in the rugged landscapes of Sichuan Province, China, is home to about 720,000 residents who rely on its winding mountain roads for traveling between towns. While having gas stations along these routes is essential for smooth traffic flow, it also exposes the community to increased risks from natural disasters, particularly landslides. On July 18, 2019, as commuters stopped to refuel, a foreboding sound from the mountains caught their attention, signaling an impending landslide. Within moments, water began trickling down from the peaks, likely remnants of heavy East Asian rainstorms, followed by tremors captured on camera as the disaster unfolded. Rocks tumbled down, one striking the camera, preceding a deluge of dirt, trees, and debris that engulfed the gas station below. With limited escape routes and only a quad rail separating fleeing individuals from a dangerous drop, the situation grew increasingly dire. Fortunately, there were no casualties, although the aftermath revealed damage to motorcycles, a residence, and a petrol line. Quick-thinking employees promptly contained a minor gas leak, while prompt police intervention facilitated the evacuation of nearby residents, minimizing the risk of further catastrophe. Anger management can take various forms, ranging from constructive methods like deep breathing and calm reflection to destructive outbursts. However, on July 13, 2020. In Gujarat, India, a local man took anger expression to a dangerous extreme. Frustrated by COVID-19 restrictions preventing him from buying fuel, he reacted in an alarming way. Instead of using conventional coping techniques, he decided to release his anger by bringing snakes to a gas station. Shocking bystanders, he unleashed deadly cobras inside the station. The audacity of his actions left everyone stunned, highlighting the dangers of uncontrolled anger. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, but the incident underscores the unpredictable consequences of unchecked rage. As chaos ensued, bystanders wisely kept their distance, allowing authorities to handle the situation and ensure everyone's safety, including that of the snakes. It's astonishingly foolish to smoke a cigarette while refueling at a gas station, given the obvious risks of igniting a catastrophic fire. In Bulgaria, a gas station owner experienced firsthand the recklessness of some individuals when confronted with such a situation. Despite the clear warnings, a car pulled up with occupants casually smoking. The owner politely requested the passenger to extinguish the cigarette, but the insolent youngster defied him. Faced with this defiance, the owner decided to act decisively. As captured on camera, he grabbed a fire extinguisher and approached the car, seemingly surprising the smoker. Despite the initial disbelief, the owner sprayed the extinguisher, filling the car with smoke and prompting the passengers to hastily evacuate. The driver, seemingly unaware or indifferent, continued pumping gas. With the soaring cost of fuel, many opt for carpooling or public transportation to economize, but there are those who resort to illegal means to skirt expenses, as exemplified by a driver in Brazil. This individual had modified his Volkswagen sedan with an unauthorized natural gas tank, a hazardous move captured by CCtv cameras at a gas station in Maracanã. What unfolded next was a potentially deadly situation that could have claimed both the driver and attendant. As the illegal tank was being filled, a sudden explosion rocked the station, scattering debris. Miraculously, no one was injured, but the aftermath revealed the risks involved in such modifications. Natural gas usage in vehicles isn't inherently unsafe, but improper installations pose grave dangers due to the high pressure involved. The explosion's force propelled the illegal tank over 200 feet, causing damage to property. While the driver's fate regarding legal repercussions remains unknown, the damage inflicted likely outweighs any savings sought through the illicit modification. The parking brake is a vital safety feature for your car, but many drivers overlook its importance. According to a study, only about 10% of automatic car drivers use it regularly, while some reserve it for steep inclines. Experts advise engaging it every time you park. This lesson was learned the hard way by one driver in 2009. While refueling at a gas station, the driver's car unexpectedly started rolling towards a nearby pond. Unaware of the danger, the driver remained focused on pumping gas, oblivious to the car's movement behind them. Despite the chaos of bystanders and bikers rushing to help, the driver only realized the situation after some time. Thankfully, this incident served as a wake-up call to prioritize using the parking brake, emphasizing the need for vigilance even during routine tasks to avoid such accidents in the future. Jay and Karen, the friendly owners of a gas station in the charming town of Lake Cowichan, Canada, nestled on the peaceful southern tip of Vancouver Island, serve a variety of customers, including outdoor enthusiasts. However, on October 9th, 2023, an unexpected guest paid them a visit, a large black bear. Surveillance footage captured the bear casually strolling into the store around 6:30 a.m., showing a particular fondness for sweets as it headed straight for the candy aisle. Jay, sipping his morning coffee behind the counter, remained watchful as the bear browsed through the products, even snagging a pack of gummy bears. With a calm demeanor, Jay kept a close eye on the situation, prepared to step in if needed. Luckily, the bear wandered off without causing any trouble, sparing Jay from taking drastic action. Reflecting on that weird encounter, Jay admitted to feeling startled but relieved that the bear's curiosity didn't escalate into a dangerous situation, underscoring the unpredictability of nature even in their tranquil community. That's all for today's video. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for tuning in.